Welcome to Simply Happy, a show where you'll be learning how to shift to a more positive perspective in easy-to-manage steps. Who am I? My name's Olivia. I'm a mother, a wife, the driven woman behind SimplyOli.com, and someone who ditched depression and bipolar disorder through mastering my mindset and emotions. So let's chat about some tips that have helped transform my life, because life doesn't need to look perfect to be happy. Hey there, what's up? It's your girl Olivia from SimplyOli.com coming at you with the street smarts of mental health. I sound awful today. I understand this, but actually I was thinking that there probably wasn't going to be a podcast episode this week because we've just moved to Denver and I've been sick since we got here and it just keeps getting worse. It's awesome, but it's kind of the thing that inspired me to go ahead and just record an episode. So I'm just going to hit you with something real quick. I'm going to be out of breath and winded and all the things. So yeah, let's do this thing. But I don't know. I was standing there in my kitchen washing dishes. And today has been one of those days full of naps, full of rest. And honestly, I've been kind of antsy because I just haven't been able to do work between the move and being sick. And so sometimes I feel like when you're down, you really feel like you're out. And for some of us, down is a longer period than others. Sometimes down means you're sick and you're just not getting to do the things that you want to be doing. And then other times, down means depression. Down means months. It means years of your life. But that is the time, when you are down, that's when you start to doubt yourself. You start to just think a little more negatively. And given there is a time for rest, there is a space for appreciating that. And I've done that for sure. But I was do I just want to mope in my sickness all day? Do I want to stay down? Do I want to be out? Or could I give a little bit of energy, raise myself up a little bit more, record this podcast episode, feel a little productive, and just encourage myself to get back on my feet and stop using sickness as an excuse for not being able to do anything. Because that's what I did a lot with depression. When I had depression, it was I was just well, I can't do this because I'm depressed. I can't do this because I'm bipolar. It was just so limiting. When you put excuses and things like that into place, all you're doing is holding yourself down. It's benefiting no one, especially you. But it's just when you're down, that is the time when you need to raise yourself up, and easier said than done. But it's not raising yourself up with this hustle mentality, because I did that for a while. And I felt if I wasn't pushing myself and running myself honestly right back into the ground, then, I would start to slow down again. And that was scary. You start pushing yourself so hard to make progress, but then you start fearing what happens when you slow down, when you let off the gas pedal. It's freaky. You're oh my gosh, if I slow down now, then I'm going to mess up everything I've worked for, or I'll fall back into that space, or I'll make less money, or whatever, you fill in the blank. But that fear creeps in and you don't even realize it's there until you've just hit a wall. So I'm not talking about the hustle. I'm not talking about that kind of thing. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Yay, apartment life. I'm just going to talk through this. It's better to come at it with a mentality of baby steps, easing into things. So for me, today it was this podcast episode. Am I sitting down making jewelry all day? No. Am I sitting at my computer working on X, Y, and Z? No. I am taking this one step to just make myself feel a little better. And I talk about this in one of the first episodes where I talk about baby steps. Oh, now I'm out of breath again. But it really does boil down to when you're down, ease yourself into getting back up. We'd all love to be that person that like when they fall on their back, they do that awesome, like crazy, like they tuck their knees in and they do this like kick and they just like get right back up on their feet, right? That takes practice. That takes some maneuvering, some time to figure out that skill. Most of us don't have that, instinctively to just like matrix jump off of our back and land on our feet. So what do we do when we're on our back, when we feel down? We grab onto things. We look for support. We, ease into it if we're like hurting. We roll over, we start to get on our knees first, and then one foot and then the other. So, dude, life is no different. You have to like ease your way into getting back up. We all expect the instant gratification of just like, jump up, you're good, don't worry about it. Like, that's not the reality. Like, let that crap go. That's just not how it works until you become a certified ninja, and then solid, right on you, do it. Like, I'll meet you there. But just know that if you're at a point in your life where you're feeling down, like, now's the time to get up. Like, there's no better time to get up than when you're down. And I know it seems like the darkest place to be and the toughest place to get out of. But you can do it. And honestly, I'm saying this because sometimes I need to hear this stuff myself. And, right now with being sick in this move, I feel pretty down. But I'm finding gratitude in how much I have done. I'm finding respect and care for myself in letting myself, like take a nap today and relax and eat soup. And having patience with time that I know, like, I'll get better and I'm going to take the steps that I need to get there. And then I'm going to be right back at things and I'll be that, like, full of energy me again. So gratitude, respect, and patience, like, that's really honestly what it takes, and just coming at everything from a place of love. So that's it for this one. I'm going to go catch my breath and like sit down, respect my space, and like try to get this voice back. Maybe I'll go make a cup of tea. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. I don't know, like really quick. So, shop SimplyOli.com if you want to start shopping for the holidays for jewelry. Even if you don't give a crap about the holidays and you're like, I love that person, I want to get them a gift, or I love me and I want to get me a gift. That's honestly how I roll, and that's how I suggest other people roll too. So if you're just feeling giving to yourself or others, you can find some awesome nature jewelry in there. I've got a lot of pieces in there. And then obviously you can hit up my new book, Back to Happy. I love that book. I'm actually going to sit down and start reading it and filling it out myself soon, so I'm super excited about that. Simply Empowered is obviously my course. Or if you're looking to flip your life around, if you're dealing with anxiety, bipolar depression, you want to work one-on-one and like really bang it out and get a new perspective in a matter of months and not years, go there. Send me a message on Instagram or email if you have any questions about it. But I truly believe in that, and us working together, like, we can make that happen for you. It does not need to take as long as, honestly, as it took me. Having helped the women that I've helped, like, it's shown me how quickly and how much of a stigma. There's like, for people to say that it takes a long time to recover, it doesn't. Those women have showed me that. And if you're feeling like you can do the empowerment, you don't need medication and you've got it in you, you just need to like get there with it, I'm your girl. I want to help you get to that spot. So yeah, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. I am going to try to feel better. I am going to look out my window at the beautiful city of Denver and just appreciate life right now. So thank you so much for listening. I love you so much. As always, you keep staying simply awesome. I'll keep staying simply Ollie, and I'll chat with you on the next pod. Bye.